The sunlight was right. We'd be getting some great plume illumination.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9. Vehicle is pushing downrange.
And we've heard the call that the chill looks good.
Hawthorne, acquisition of signal.
Hawthorne acquisition of signal. That means our antenna here at Hawthorne has also acquired the first stage and the second stage. Now, next major activity coming up in just about half a minute, shutdown of the 9 Merlin engines, followed by stage separation, ignition of the second stage engine, and then immediately after that, we will flip the first stage and do a boost back burn as part of the landing sequence. Getting a good view from onboard camera. The ground cameras aren't able to follow the rocket due to the fog today.
Pico. Stage 1 is entered as flip. In recognition. Stage 1's in boost back burn.
We've heard the call out. Stage 1 is in the boost back burn. The second stage successfully separated and lit. Getting some great views from space. The sunlight was right. We'd be getting some great plume illumination, but it's a little early in the morning still here on the West Coast. Boost back burn continuing.
Fairing separation confirmed. Stage 1 boost back shutdown.
We've heard the call out boost back shutdown, and on the right hand side we've got fairing separation. The 10 Iridium NEXT satellites now exposed to the vacuum of space. Now the boost back burn that we just saw on the left screen, the first stage did a burn that had some velocity that canceled part of its downrange speed. It won't return all the way to Vandenberg, but it is headed to the drone ship that's about 235 kilometers downrange.
Stage 2 is following a nominal trajectory.
That call out stage 2 following a nominal trajectory, what we like to hear. Second stage going right down between the predefined limits on the map that I'm looking at, showing that we're on target, we're on course. Pressurization temps, that's the hot helium we inject in the second stage, look good as we continue on into the burn of the second stage. Now currently we're about 4 minutes and 20 seconds into flight. The first stage has reached apogee. While it was lighting its engines a minute ago, it continued to climb. It's now reached the highest point called apogee. It's now beginning to descend to the drone ship in the Pacific Ocean. Some nice views from space, especially compared to what the fog did to our cameras at ground level. Second stage continues to be nominal. The upper stage engine is at full power. Everything's looking good. Now coming up next in less than half a minute is the entry burn. That'll be like the boost back burn we had a couple minutes ago. We're going to use the same 3 restartable first stage engines. We light the center engine, and then a second later we light the 2 outboard engines. And that'll slow us down to prepare us to go subsonic and get ready for the burn that will land us, hopefully, on the drone ship.
Stage 1's in entry burn.
You've heard the call out, stage 1's in entry burn. You can see 2 of the titanium grid fins back illuminated by the burn from the 3 Merlin 1D engines.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
Shutdown of the entry burn. We're at 6 minutes and 15 seconds. In about 30 seconds, we're going to have the landing burn. Now, as a reminder,
Stage 1
the
FTS
weather
has
and the sea
faced.
conditions are fairly rough. They're the worst that we've ever had for trying to get a first stage back on the drone ship. So it's going to be a little bit iffy here this morning. Meanwhile, second stage continues to be on trajectory, performance looking good. Now, when we light the engine, we'll be down to about 650 miles an hour, and then in 30 seconds,
Stage 1's transonic.
we will be landing.
Stage 1 landing burn startup.
Waiting for the downlink from the drone ship or from the Falcon 9.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy. And landing burn shutdown.